I said, hey, hey, welcome to the Man Cave Happy Hour. I said, hey, hey, welcome to the Man Cave Happy Hour. We're gonna drink a fine whiskey and smoke a really fine cigar.
It is time for happy hour. It is the Man Cave Happy Hour. Whiskey, cigars, spirits, the stories that go along with it. I'm Jamie Flanagan.
That over there is August Gitschlag.
Now, Matt Fox over there beat me to it.
Yeah.
And we're getting ready for the holidays, gentlemen. It's beginning to look a lot like
Ho.
Christmas.
Ho.
Favorite Christmas movie ever.
Thank you, Hans.
You're welcome.
Thinking about what to do for the holidays, because lots of mixing and mingling and cocktails.
Now
and
is when
wine
the spirits ads hit the TV hard. You're getting your amaretto ads and you're getting champagne ads will all start popping up pretty soon. You never see those any other time of the year,
So, and when we start talking wine, because we do a lot of wine around the holidays, we got to bring in Mrs. Vino.
Hi, guys.
Hi.
Kristin Carlson. Kristin, thanks for being back on the Man Cave. We had so much fun last time.
I know. I had such a blast with all of you, and I finally get to meet Matt.
Yes, absolutely.
Bring your mic in. There, bring it to you.
Hello,
bring it to
hello.
you. There
Yes.
it is.
So thank you for having me back again. Sure. I'm excited to, kind of delve and explore some holiday pairings with some Detroit represented businesses.
That's it. And
Love
we're
that.
going to get into some fun from Bon Chocolates.
Did she sign the waiver? Now that Matt's here, it's a whole different security waiver.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. He's not allowed within 100 feet of a senior citizen center, certain
Trade secrets.
secrets.
Yes. But so coming up, we're doing some food tastings. So we have a connected lady with us. Fun from Bon Chocolates, and then we have a nice charcuterie board tray from Monger's Provisions.
Mm-hmm.
I always miss that. I was like prescriptions. Oh, that's not it. Monger's Provisions. And so this a lovely tray of food. We're going to talk about both those because you're connected with both, and you got us hooked up with these.
Yeah, this is the next level. This isn't taking the styrofoam or the little plastic top off the Meyer thing with the little cut cheeses and some stuff. This is
Yep, there it is.
This is the kind you're proud to bring to a party.
Mm-hmm.
Not the one you bring into the summer jam. This is gift
so
worthy.
the bonbons are down there, and
There you go.
The board is there. It's good stuff. So we're gonna dive into these and try them and taste them. But I've been sitting here way too long without a cocktail. So
Hang on, I've got you covered, not cocktail wise.
But so Kristin, we're gonna talk about hosting gifts, what to take, and we're gonna talk about the food and all kinds of stuff today. But what are we going to start with as far as, because we have some red wines, we got some whites, and we got some champagne.
Yes, of course. So, I love my bubbles and I love champagne. So the first one that we're going to start with, and it complements everything that we have here from Monger's Provisions and also Bon, which, by the way, I'm very excited to get into this because this one that Alex had given to us houses, I think, about like 21 different bonbons.
I was guessing 20, but 21 would be a more fun number.
Yeah. So,
Look at that.
My gosh, you guys, you got to zoom in on that. So while we're looking at those, look at that. That's crazy.
They've always had such killer packaging.
Yeah. So I was first exposed to Bon and what they do when I worked up north for Mawby Sparkling, and they actually took one of our wines and made it into a bonbon, which was really cool. So we always love supporting local and small businesses, so that's why I reached out to them.
Matt,
and then
do like a solo.
Got it. I got you. Go on. Continue, Chris.
And then same with Mongers too. So just, showcasing Detroit businesses and the Bon.
All different flavor, different variations.
Yeah.
Wow.
So the nice thing about champagne specifically, one, it's a starter, right? This is what you want to start with when you have your holiday parties, when people are coming in. I know a lot of individuals will actually take champagne and Saint Germain, so the elderflower liqueur, and kind of make, Jamie, this is up your alley, kind of like a cocktail out of it. So I'm gonna start this party off right. And I know that you guys like loud noises on here, but I'm a professional. I got to do it quietly. I know. August.
Want anyone to hear?
Hang on. Maybe. Do you want me to pop it?
Yeah, pop it.
Hey, there we are.
Solid. Best one.
Should I tilt?
No. Just keep it down. One of the sommelier's worst nightmares is when people move the glass around. You passame those. Yeah, thank you. That's perfect. Yeah, so we'll start with the champagne. So this is coming out of Reims, France. So
it's champagne. So it actually can be called champagne.
It is. Yeah, so it is actual champagne. And this one is a blend. So Piper Hedsick is known for being a very old champagne house. And this one that we have, it's
this old champagne. Can we get some fresh new champagne in here?
No, the whole point, you have to age it. So there's all these rules and regulations and which grapes can go in here. So this one's going to be Pinot Noir, Pinot Meunier, and then some Chardonnay.
So what's the reason why you just spun glass like that?
I'm aerating it. I forgot. You and I are meeting for the first time, so I might repeat some things. So so aerating it in these specific glasses, Matt. So these are Riedel crystal, and the opening is it's pretty tight, but these are good for sparkling white and red. So here, guys, I want to cheers. I want to cheers.
We got to explain to Matt that she's not saying air raid like in Dazed and Confused, and make all the freshman girls jump on the ground and dump ketchup and stuff on. It's not air raid. It's aerate.
Aerating.
Thank you, August. You're welcome. Thanks for the clarification.
It's a whole different show when Matt's here and I can pick on him. That's kind of my job.
Oh yeah, that's beautiful. Beautiful.
Wow.
Yeah, so they've been around since 1785.
Wow.
1785. That's crazy,
Can I have
right?
some more?
Yes.
Just kidding. At the moment, we got so much to try.
I was going to say we have
yummy.
plenty.
That is beautiful.
So the nice thing about champagne, and then obviously cheese and charcuterie boards, this goes with everything. It complements the salty. It complements the acid. It complements the fat from the speck or the salami. And then I think that, honestly, I think I want to pick one of these bonbons because I'm really excited to try one of these.
What are some of the names?
Just wait till you see them when they're out of the box.
So let me read.
Before you do, real quick.
I was holding them up to the.
Yeah, before we open this bottle, you had said that folks serve bonbons as a starter. Did you say that?
No, champagne.
The champagne. Okay.
Yeah, no. When people come over to your house, like it's something nice to have. You don't have to do champagne. So if this is out of your price point, a cava. So a cava, is a sparkling Spanish. You can do a sparkling wine from, like Gruet, which is, out in New Mexico. They're a very old sparkling house. Bubbles, man. That's the way to go.
So normally Christmas Day when Colleen and I are getting ready for everybody, we're usually into the champagne before the turkey's in the oven.
Yes.
It's usually right after the first cup of coffee. Sometimes in lieu of.
I was going to say, is there anything in the coffee?
We're into it. Something I just noticed. Somebody put a little meme up on, but the parents in A Christmas Story, Christmas Day, they're sitting there with wine while they're opening presents. I had never noticed that before.
They're drinking. So they were drinking port at night too. So after all the kids are in bed, they were sitting there with that little glass that's port. So it's a dessert wine.
They weren't Sauternes.
It depends on how fancy you get.
Another bottle that's kind of gone away over the last 40, 50 years.
Well, it's coming back. That trend of, Sauternes or port or Madeira, the dessert wines. And we'll talk a little bit about one of the wines. Well, I have a few from Chateau Chantal, but Bob of Chateau Chantal, he opened it. He drinks port quite often. Yeah.
That's my drag show name.
Is it?
Chateau Chantal.
Yes. I was going to say that was my nickname in college. I usually say that.
That's my jam too. Yeah.
I thought you were going to say port was your nickname, but go on.
Yeah. So do you want me to read some of these off?
Yeah.
Some of these
What's in the
bonbons?
what's in the box?
What's in the box?
What's in the box?
It's not a head. It's not
Oh,
Gwen. No, it's
good.
not Gwyneth Paltrow's head. So this one I found really, really interesting. So this one's called Mustachio. So it's Moscato caramel, which, as you know, Moscato is a grape, and it's a sweet wine. Pistachio, dark chocolate. I want to try that one.
He was the bad lion on the Lion King.
I want that one. Oh, Mufasa.
Oh,
Mufasa.
Yeah.
All
All
right,
right, that's different. That's different.
Do you want to split that one? You take the first bite.
No. You're fine. I just admiring the word Hamtramck going across.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. Representing.
I've known Alex, who started Bon since the day they started opening up that before the little one was even open.
Wow.
So there's
known her forever.
Bon. Where are people finding the Bon?
So they're in Midtown.
Okay.
And then they also have
Born in Hamtramck.
Yeah, they have.
So Hamtramck isn't open to the public anymore. It's only by appointment. They do like cooking show classes there, and it's like their big manufacturing facility. I know they're in Ann Arbor. They have 2 downtown. There's a Midtown. There's one in another building. Then there's Eastern Market. Every once in a while, they're in the sheds. And then I know Boston is just been opened up.
Yeah, I saw that on their website. So here, I'm gonna open one of these. Jamie, if you want to crack that camera. Oh my gosh, you guys, it has a mustache on it.
It does.
Oh,
Look at that.
You can just hold it up. That's the camera you're looking at you.
Look at that.
All right, hang on.
That's
We're gonna
the-
zoom in.
Yeah,
that's
the
gonna
mustachio.
blow that up. Oh, the mustachio.
There you
It's got
go.
a mustache.
Oh.
All right.
They
All right,
made
I'm
us-
ready. All
they
right, I'm
made
ready
us
for the mustache
mustache.
ride.
They made us
All right.
mustaches on sticks for my Magnum PI party.
Oh
We donated
yeah.
them. Yeah.
I grabbed the bumpy cake. I grabbed bumpy.
There's another cake one in there.
Bon
You toss that in?
11. Oh, they're all numbers, so you can order them by number.
Right.
So I grabbed the number 11, the bumpy, and it's a fudge chocolate cake, cream, buttercream frosting,
Oh my gosh.
fudgy
Well.
chocolate.
Okay.
Ooh.
August.
If anybody wants like part of this one, I can grab a knife and cut it in half.
Alcohol kills germs, so I
Bumpy.
think we're gonna be
All
okay.
right.
I
We'll
got
take a
number
bite.
3. All right.
Number
Well,
3.
this one's called Sagittarius, and well, it is coming up on my birthday.
Oh.
Sagittarius birthday.
August Palooza is on the way.
That's right.
The bumpy cake has a bumpy cake look to it.
Oh, that's fun. Yeah.
This one's Tuzu, honey, citrus, Madeline, ganache, ruby chocolate drizzle.
Oh my gosh.
Stuffing things, and it's
got
gorgeous.
lots.
Oh, look at how pretty. Yeah, isn't that amazing? I mean,
These
they're
things
so
are all
gorgeous.
the light's kind of drowning it out.
Oh, those are
it's like
creamy.
little works of art and
Creamy.
stuff in there.
Mm-hmm.
They're
The
great.
bumpy cake one
They're
is
great.
nutty.
I've known for a while. I don't know if they still are. They were like the pillow chocolates at every Waldorf Astoria in the country.
Oh, get out.
You had a bon on your chocolate on
Really?
your pillow. Yeah,
Man,
At least
that's
that might
a-
just be some old Hamtramck folklore, but that's what we always said about that place.
Oh, I love it.
yeah. Oh, and that's pairing nice with the champagne.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we had to crack into the.
so good.
I grabbed
I
that.
know.
I'm not even a
Beautiful.
chocolate guy.
You know what? I'm not a sweets person. Like my husband, he loves the sweets. I am more of the cheese, the meat, the crackers. But these are incredible. And all, I mean, they have one called coffee and donuts,
Mhm.
Mexican shortbread.
Yeah.
This one. Here you guys go. This is perfect for you guys.
Uh,
The bourbon bon whiskey caramel bourbon dark chocolate grenache orange flavored. Ooh, yeah,
It's like an old fashioned.
It sounds like an
that's
old-fashioned.
old fashioned
that is.
It's an old-fashioned
That sounds nice.
in bon form.
Pass me the bubbly, please.
I grabbed the hazel what?
Hazel.
Oh.
What?
Hazel what?
Hazelmaha.
Oh,
So looks like it's got a hazelnut in it.
I think it does. 'Cause I saw the
I
I saw the cross section of it, so make sure you get a good cross section on that.
Are these? Can you like mail order bride these things?
I think you can mail them.
Absolutely, you can. You can order them by number, and they'll ship them all over the world.
So if you like want a whole box of number, because this bumpy
100%.
one is crazy. I want a whole box of 11s, or if you want to do
100%.
the taster treat one.
yeah,
This is very cool, and these little packages are
Mhm.
great.
the packaging is
I
amazing.
know, yes,
the product's fantastic. I mean, they used to bring us over. Alex would come by the bar because we were like a block away, and we would bring them Red Bulls every Saturday morning when their line was going out the door. And then in turn, they on Friday nights they'd bring us all like the scrap chocolate. We just sit there and just eat amazing chocolate all night.
I just had a religious experience with the hazel what.
Ooh, did you?
Oh yeah, that was yummy.
As long as it's not a nut allergy tingle.
Got that EpiPen out.
What are you talking about?
Nice to meet you.
All right.
See you later.
Jordan says alcohol and chocolate. Love it.
Mhm.
And Nadine checked in as well. Thanks, Nadine.
Oh, thanks, Mom.
We got great chemistry.
Yeah, so let's tap into. I'm gonna open up the Chardonnay too. We don't have to drink it right now because I know the bubbles
Gonna
are
let it breathe a little
the
bit.
bubbles are the best. But when you're having charcuterie, you know, everybody has something that they kind of go towards, right? You know, like August and I were not big into the sweets, so maybe we'll stay away from like the cranberries. Excuse me, but you know, tapping into some of the salty, the fatty.
Oh yeah,
the cheese.
bring it.
That will pair very nicely. So this is a Chardonnay La Pietra. So La Pietra means the stone in Italian. So this is a Tuscan Chard, nice and crisp, nice and clean. So this, like I had said to you guys, this champagne that we had that had some Chardonnay in it. It was mainly Pinot Noir and Pinot Meunier and then some Chard. So this one's just going to be 100% Chardonnay from Italy. And this is a great pairing. You know, when you're talking about holiday pairings, and obviously this is more of a, you know, like a snack fest, right? But if you are looking to pair a protein or a meat, you know, obviously turkey's great, chicken's great with Chard.
More white meat.
Fish. Yeah, more white meat. But again, you know, I'm not a stickler on rules. It's whatever your palate likes.
Right.
You know, if you want to have a big juicy Delmonico steak and a super oaky Chardonnay,
Go for it.
go for it. So
Mm.
let me make sure this is all good.
Salty fat and cheese basically describes me today.
Oh.
That's how I woke up.
I thought I smelled.
That's how I woke up.
It smelled like beef and cheese.
Yeah, just salty, fat, and cheesy.
It was a long weekend.
Sounds like Santa, fake
That was
Santa.
Happy
Smell like
Monday.
beef and cheese.
It smelled like beef and cheese.
I didn't say it smelled like it. It's my attitude.
Salty.
Yeah,
All right.
and cheesy.
So this one's
And
gonna
Good combo,
fat.
actually.
Yeah.
I'm a little crusty.
So this one, whenever you guys are ready, this one's got a little bit of oak. So you're going to get a little bit of creaminess. And it's probably going to be really good with that speck from Mongers. So I'll talk about Mongers, how I came to know them. So Zach and his business partner, we met at a charity event. And they had, I'm not even kidding you, it was probably a 16-foot long table that was filled with their cheese and charcuterie. So I was right next to her pouring wine. So it was perfect because I didn't have to leave. I had my wine and then I had my dinner there. So I was covered for, you know, the next 4 hours while I was upstairs pouring wine for people. So here's some of the Chard. Like I said, you can tell that this has got oak treatment to it because it's more of that straw yellow compared to, you know, a Chardonnay that'll just be stainless steel and super white and bright. This one's got some butter to it, which is nice, you know. And that's when, you know, whenever anyone orders a Chardonnay or says, "Oh, I prefer Chard," you got to ask them, you know, do you like something that has some oak? You know, a little bit of creaminess, or do you want something super bright,
right?
With, you know, a little bit more acid. So here, August, I'm gonna steal this tray so that you and me can dive into this because we're the salt. Yeah, I was gonna say we're the meat and cheese folks over here. Yeah. Oh, I don't want to move that camera. Which one did you grab? The Manchego?
I don't know. Just that one.
Yeah.
There.
Oh, yeah. So that's so
Yep,
Manchego.
the 4-month Manchego.
Yeah. So Spanish sheep cheese. And like I said, so how I met Zach and his business partner, it was at a charity event. And we also were featured in Our Detroit magazine last December for their holiday edition. So we were in an article side by side. And I had reached out to him again. I said, "Hey, I haven't seen you in a couple of years. You know, I'm doing this podcast and I'd like to, you know, showcase your small business." And they've been growing, you know, just like the same story with Bon Bon Bon.
Right.
You start with one location and, you know, as long as you're bringing something to the market and you're getting that community support and the community really supports Bon 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 and Monger's provisions to the point where, they're both expanding, beyond, for Bon Bon Bon, beyond the borders
Bon
of
Bon
Michigan.
Bon, when people first heard of it, they're like, there's no way I'm going to pay that much money for
I
one piece
know.
of chocolate.
I know.
And now they got people are beating down the doors to get this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
They are.
Mm-hmm.
They are yummy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mm.
So they actually
Swimming turtle.
yeah, so the Mongers, they have I believe it's a wine bar. It's called the Rind.
Mm.
So they've expanded beyond just providing cheese and charcuterie to the community. They've, elevated it, and they have a store where they sell wine. So
Where are they located?
so this one, I went to their Berkeley location, which it's going to be a little
right around
deadly.
right around the
I was
block.
going to
Yeah,
say it's
literally.
going to be deadly
Yeah, literally around the
for
block.
us here because it's literally right around the block. And then they also have location downtown. And I think it's just those two.
Sorry for reaching across from you to get a hold of the meat, but it's just so good.
I
Oh, you
know.
got the prosciutto.
Yeah.
I'll be flossing my
Yeah.
teeth on the way home, but man, it's so good.
Prosciutto or
Yeah.
prosciutto.
What did
Yeah.
I say? Prosciutto?
I don't know.
Prosciutto.
But people say,
American.
or they say
We're
speck,
Americans here, it's
or you know
prosciutto.
what? You know what's easy? You know why they call it speck?
That thin ham
Just
shit.
because.
Hey, give me some of that thin ham. Hey, Fox, give me some of that thin ham.
There you go.
Yeah, so prosciutto. But yeah, the American way to say it, speck. You
Speck?
can say that without messing that up,
I
right?
can say
Sure.
Out of the way, spec.
That bacon tasting shit.
That's I live my
me
my
that-
life through
Give
some
me that
lyrics and
fancy,
movie
give me that
quotes.
fancy.
I'm not a speck. 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 Speck.
It's peck, but
I know.
this is fun to say.
It is fun.
It's like we can turn it into a movie. Everything turns into a movie. The Motor City Hypnotist is joining us. He's
I'm in the house.
he is on
Uh-oh.
after us.
He does not have to convince us this stuff is delicious.
He will be a
You
distant
will
buddy.
love what's in front of you.
Mm.
So
Mhm.
Bon Bon Bon.
Wow.
We've already had our way with it, but there's just an array of different. If you're
I'm
into
not touching
chocolates,
if you already had your way with it. That's all I'm saying.
Seasoned.
So yeah, but if there's something that strikes, because
Creme
they're all
brulee. I love
very-
creme brulee.
There you go.
Mhm.
So give it a try.
My
Let us know.
favorite dessert.
And then here, nice to meet you.
nice to meet
Oh,
you as well.
You guys
I'm
didn't meet before?
Kristen.
Hi,
Oh,
David.
that's another
Nice to
waiver.
meet you.
It's another waiver.
Another waiver.
Uh-huh.
Gotta catch you
But
up.
we need to protect him from me though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh,
Okay.
he is
I don't
hypnotist.
think so.
Set it down on the table, Dave.
No, it's okay.
All right.
He's got a pretty steady hand
All right.
for a hypnotist. So this is
You will. Florida.
you will not shake.
You will not spill that wine.
So this is champagne, and as you know,
Oh,
champagne
champagne.
only coming from France. So this is mainly
Mhm.
Pinot Noir, Pinot Meunier, and some Chardonnay. And
Nice.
the premise behind my wine choices is pairing holiday wines with when you're having your parties. So whether that's cheese and charcuterie, chocolates. The only thing that we're missing are some oysters, but that's all right. We'll just focus on the meat.
We'll
and
save that for
cheese.
the next show.
Yeah, we'll
Right.
save that. Yeah, I think
those,
that'll be a good
slimy
New
things
Year's.
that come on the shell.
Would you
Oh,
eat?
okay.
Would you eat that?
I haven't. I
No,
have. It's okay.
not a fan.
I'll leave that for my girlfriend. She eats the shit out of that stuff.
I'll eat it.
Oh, Jamie brought out some.
I brought
Are these
some,
fancy toothpicks?
Yeah, those are big fancy. So we can
Oh my gosh, these look like a weapon.
because he's
I think
Oh boy.
sign that waiver quickly, fellas. Sign that waiver.
how is all right. So Dave, you jumped into the creme brulee
I did.
And,
Fantastic.
from the bonbons.
Mm-hmm.
Pride of Hamtramck.
They are just they're little works of art. Each
They're
one is
gorgeous.
and the packaging for each is just so fun. I just
In
I
full
can't get over
disclosure,
it.
I'm literally
I can't.
texting with the owner right now.
I can't.
Oh God!
Like, how
yeah,
do I listen? I want to listen.
Yeah, so we'll tap into some of those darker chocolates with the red
Mhm.
wines that I have. So
Mm.
yeah, everything that all the wines that I brought, they pair with everything that we
Mm.
have here. And again, like I said, there's really no rules. When it comes to Chardonnay,
Mhm.
it's tradition. They have it with turkey or chicken.
Will
and
you
what
pass
have
me
you.
that bottle real
Oh
quick?
yes, of course. Yeah,
Because
we didn't-
I took my first sip and La Petra.
yeah.
correct?
La Pietra.
La Pietra. Thank you.
Yeah.
So
that
it's
means-
Petra, like the place in
And you-
Indiana Jones. Petra.
Thank you.
Indeed.
For the clarification again.
One of the Hunger Games wasn't that?
It's that place in Jordan,
Petra.
in the crack. down there. It's
Pita?
called Petra.
Oh,
Wasn't that Pete? Wasn't
yeah,
that
there was
Peter?
PETA. There was
Or
PETA.
PETA.
Yeah, it was
Not
And
PETA.
it's some
Petra,
guys
yes.
that don't like you hunting, right? The PETA guys.
Yeah.
The fish have feelings too.
Pizza.
The more you talk with a foreign accent, the more American douche I'm going to get. So.
Oh, you don't need to do that on
No, I don't. No.
Just keep talking. Well, I tried. So I tried this, and you said it had an oaky feel to it.
Yeah, so that has some oak treatment to it. So it's got a little bit of that creaminess. And yeah, you'll get some oak. Why? What'd you got?
I got a sweetness, and I think that's coming from the oak itself. You know, the sugar's from
Could
the.
be coming from the mouthful of chocolate.
Well,
Yeah.
shut up.
Hey, look at me making sense again.
No, you have a very, I'm going to compliment you. You have a very refined palate because it's French oak that's used for this Italian Chardonnay. So French oak imparts a little bit more vanilla
Isn't that illegal?
versus what?
Mixing
mixing
the ethnicities.
cultures?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
I'm just saying.
And then, American oak. So the difference between that American oak is a little bit more spicy. That's why you find it more in bourbons
Right.
and whiskeys. So yeah, that one's French oak. So yeah, you get some vanilla on it.
Yeah,
but yeah, like August said, maybe it's the chocolate.
Is that
It's
Yeah,
possible,
but also,
it's-
so we didn't ask what level of party am I bringing this to? I mean, am I bringing this to my girlfriend's parents' house, or am I bringing this to Jimmy's ugly sweater party?
No,
I mean, it depends on the price points here.
Yeah. No, the price point on this one, I know it's under, I think it's under 50. So it's not anything that's horrible, but that's bring it to your, parents,
Right.
in-laws.
Yeah.
As far as the Christmas party, pass that one. These two, both
Oh,
of
those
these.
I don't even need a cork opener. Look
Yeah,
at that.
see, that's the point. So
Twist and shout.
yeah,
It's
so-
nice.
Yeah, so this is a nice wine, pun intended, to bring to an ugly sweater party,
Right.
or if you want to be naughty, August.
Why'd you call me out?
Yeah.
Well, you had the free hand.
She met you before August.
She
She
has.
knows something.
She
I
has.
mean,
I can just feel the energy. Or if you want to bring something fun. So these are fun. So these are from Chateau Chantal up north on Old Mission Peninsula, and my husband and I got to stay with Bob. And stayed.
Their wines are readily available. You can find these in your
Yeah,
local store.
yeah. So that's why I brought him. I
For a
wanted to,
Michigan company,
give him
yeah.
a little bit of, give him a little bit of a shout out because we appreciated our time up there. And yeah, for the ugly sweater Christmas, bring both of those.
Is that
Okay.
specific for the holidays then? Do
It
they
is.
only release
Well,
it
so they do a holiday label, but
then? Okay.
otherwise, yeah, they have those in their
Yeah,
tasting
like I put a little
room and-
Santa hat on my label and over my other regular stuff and call it Christmas wine.
Yeah,
Just white
see?
wine.
Simple,
It's just
easy,
wine.
easy.
Generic white is what I sell. What I give away. Generic white wine, kind of like me.
I still have it.
Generic white guy.
I still have it.
But you age like milk.
Oh,
I don't know, buddy. I'm turning 50. I look pretty damn good.
Yeah.
now I know what I was missing during the first one. I can see what's going on here, Jamie.
And once
I
it gets
love this
rolling,
guy.
I just gotta sit back.
Yeah.
Another dynamic.
Let it happen.
you kids in your young ages.
like fighting with my brother at the dinner table, you know?
I love it. I think it's great.
So we're talking about going to either a sweater party or to your in-laws. I was looking up at Emily Post, and some relatives are like, "Oh, here's your host gift," and it's because we host. And my wife is like one of 8, and we've had as many as like 42 people. We're on track for about 35 this year. But so people bring over
My invite
a
got
host
lost.
gift. It's a host gift, and then so now we got to take host gift over. Are host gifts expected? August, do you do host gifts?
No. I've been to only a couple parties in my life that have had those. They're usually like a bag of coffee. The best one was I went to a Christmas Eve party. Everyone on the way out got a $25 Target gift card.
Ooh.
That was interesting.
No, you as the guest
Yes,
bringing
but-
a gift for the host.
Oh, I thought you said a host gift, like they were like on the way out.
No,
No, everyone
those are
brings
called-
something on the way in.
those are
Everyone
called-
does that.
That's called party favors.
Some
adult party favors.
Some people do
Well,
not, though. I
some people-
make a
I've
point
never
of
gone to a
bringing
party
a
without bringing
bottle of
something.
something if
Always
it's
on my
somebody's
life,
home.
everything.
So I mean, I mean, Christmas. I mean, we do the main dish, and everybody brings
Yeah, everybody
the
brings something.
sides and stuff. That's not.
No,
Besides that, they go
gift.
above and beyond
Yeah,
with
sure.
a bottle of wine or a bottle of bourbon.
I usually do one of the fancy beers that I have collecting, that you get some like a Bourbon County or something like that, or one of the really expensive Kunin beers that I get access to. I bring those kind of things. Yes, I always do.
Okay.
Yes.
So you're always a host
at the drag queen sing off last Saturday night in the dilapidated mansion in Detroit. I brought 2 bottles of wine.
Oh, fair play.
As a gift.
All
So,
right.
yes.
All right.
I'll show you pictures later.
Can I? I was going to say, I want to know which.
It was the thing.
Were there feet on it, and we're
no, not the wine.
Not barefoot.
No.
Anyway, all right. So, Matt, what about you? Are you where do you fall with bringing a host gift?
It depends on the environment and
Sure.
where the party's at, of course.
Okay.
And if it's for in-laws, for family,
Yeah.
it's not expected, but it's a nice gesture,
All right.
if you will, to bring a host gift.
Mm-hmm.
Like Dave, if you invited me over and you had a party, I would
Yeah.
bring you a host gift.
I would hope so.
Well, and then the etiquette.
Otherwise, you're not getting an invite.
Yeah.
Right.
See, I get that answer before I invite people.
Yeah.
So if you're
What do you
bringing
bring?
something, you're invited.
So the etiquette, I believe, is the first time you go to somebody's house, you're supposed to bring a gift. The first time.
That's fair.
Yes.
Mhm.
The first time.
Mm-hmm.
But then after that,
Where's the price point on that?
yeah. So what Emily Post, I was trying to figure it out, right? Is it proper or not? And I've heard both, where it's like it's unnecessary and it's not the host isn't looking for compensation. The compensation.
Well,
But-
can I be selfish here?
Yeah.
Can I be honest?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
no,
it.
be honest.
So, yes, on one side, you should bring a host gift. Bring a bottle of wine. But when you're choosing, like Matt said, well, what's the price point? What do I bring? This is where my selfishness comes into play.
Right.
It's going to be a wine that I enjoy and I like,
Bam.
and
100%.
you're not supposed to have the host open it.
right.
However,
If it opens,
However, if you happen to be a sommelier and you're like, hey, have you had this before? And
Sure.
the answer is no. It's always no, because I bring
'Cause
something
you
that's
bring-
very unique.
yeah.
And I'll be like,
Let me tell
can
you a
I
little about
can I
this.
open it so
Let me-
we can all taste it
Do you-
together?
Do you want me to tell you a little something? I like your evil ways.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think you are an evil genius.
Yeah,
I-
well, now we're not going to get invited anywhere, my husband and I.
Well, no. Here's the
Or we
workaround.
will, I don't know.
You just bring the wine and then you go into the other room and say, Uncle Ricky, go open that bottle
Yeah,
and tell me when it's open.
Yeah, sure. Set them up.
And then you can say, hey, Uncle Ricky opened it. I'm
Oh,
going to have
Well,
some.
it's like,
Yeah.
all right,
There you
guys, I
go.
brought the best thing here. We're opening it now.
Let's
go get it.
You know,
See, that's August's approach. I like that.
I brought this because I want to freaking drink
Yes,
it.
just be honest.
that's it. So I like taking a host gift, but although now that we're friends, Kristin, I'm a little bit afraid that if you ever invited me over, I'm like, I cannot take her a bottle of wine because there's no way I can bring something that's good. So I'm going to have to bring a charcuterie board from Monger's.
You can just bring, you know what? Just bring a bottle of really nice peaty scotch because you know what they say: happy wife, happy life.
There you
So
go.
my husband would be happy with that. So as
All
long
right.
as he's happy, I'm happy. Happy wife, happy life.
All right,
I
fair
already
play.
have all the wines. I don't want to
That-
put any
That's
pressure
what I'm saying.
on anyone.
Now that would do for coming. If we were coming to party with you, I would be nervous. I can't do a wine. I would have to do bonbons or a charcuterie board, or maybe oven mitts. I don't know something.
just-
Oven mitts.
well, like August said, he brings beer. So like I said, bring something that you like, that you enjoy,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
maybe Uncle Ricky will
But-
open.
Yeah.
But-
Yep.
But
Blame him.
Emily Post said that you're not expecting the host to open it. They could put it on the shelf,
Emily's wrong.
and you shouldn't be offended.
Emily's wrong.
Although unless you're crafty, that's
Mhm.
crafty.
Mhm.
It's like, oh hey, have you tried this? Let me tell you the story.
Yeah.
And then they're like, holy crap, you got to open that. Let's do it.
Oh yeah, no
That's right.
problem. Are you sure
yeah.
you don't want to save it?
All
Okay,
right,
no,
that's
no,
the way
I
to
already
go.
got the foil off.
I got the opener.
I already got the foil off.
And she's pulling the opener out of her pocket. There we go.
Yeah, it's
Her
it's-
weapon.
Yeah, it's part of, I know this thing is like a
That's a
weapon, isn't it?
weapon.
Speaking of
Careful
which,
over there.
Yeah.
Wow.
so I
You'll lose
This
an
is
eye.
buttery. Back to this La Pietra?
La Pietra.
La
Thank you.
Pietra.
Say I'm not the
Petra.
only
La
one.
Pietra
La
means
Pietra.
the stone. Yeah,
I
or
can.
the rock.
Buttery.
Yes.
Yes.
Mhm.
Buttery. I'm getting a creamy but buttery.
Yeah, it's that French oak.
Yeah.
It imparts
that's
vanilla on it.
nice.
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
Yeah.
That is.
And now
gorgeous,
it's empty.
actually.
And what are we doing next?
Oh, so I have Scotch de Avila means to chase away the devil.
Oh,
I am not hooked on phonics.
Yeah.
So whoever gets up after drinking this, where did August go? Did he know I was
said
opening this?
You just said chasing away the devil.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was
so you
gonna
ran.
say, I just.
He's
Oh,
like-
okay.
He's like Lenny and Squiggy. Hello.
I went to sneeze. We want to do it on air and stuff.
Oh, thanks,
Sneeze
August.
as a gentleman.
Okay.
I know.
All right, then I have to say,
I
God.
farted twice, but I
bless
won't
you.
sneeze here.
Oh, please. Oh no, I.
That
can't
was the
have,
cheese. That was the
I
cheese,
can't
not me.
have those imparted flavors.
No.
and
I'm
my
not
olfactory
corrupting.
senses.
I'm not corrupting the essence here. Don't worry.
Essence.
I mean, other than my general presence.
Oh man.
Go for it, man.
So we're gonna go into the
got it.
reds. We're gonna go into the reds now, guys.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
right.
So-
oh,
Didn't
see,
mean my other glass.
All right, so
Yeah.
I'm going to be honest.
So I'm gonna
Yeah.
get this lemon grenache before I go to the reds. So
I really enjoy red wine more than I do white wine.
Matt, I was just going to say the same thing. I
Bougie.
don't drink white wine. I just don't feel like it's. I feel like it's always. It's like kid juice to me.
Aw.
It's got a little
Yeah,
lemon
so
in it.
I've,
Oh, that's
Oh,
cute.
Nice.
which bonbon is that?
Oh, yeah. What is that?
It's lemon bar none.
Oh,
Alright.
there you go.
Shortbread crust, lemon
put it-
custard,
Camera.
grenache,
Put it to
sugar.
the camera.
It's,
Zoom
it gets
in.
what you can't
Zoom
see
it up
the
there.
light-
Yeah, you
the
can.
Gotta
light
get the-
washes it all
There
out.
it is, right there.
There it is. You got to
There
give it a
you
second
go.
to focus. Focus.
There you go.
Hi, gang. It's like, hey, camera 4.
No, but I've always been a
Very
red.
hamtrammic.
I've always been
Oh.
more red wine than white wine,
Mm.
Mhm.
and I like a dry white wine.
Yes.
I really do.
I do. I'd like a nice white wine,
Mm-hmm.
Red wine,
but I'm
go ahead.
Red.
no.
white.
I like a nice white wine. I'll grab it if I'm buying. If I'm in the store, I'm picking up reds, unless it's summertime, and
Oh,
you know,
fair.
I'll do the whites in the summer a little bit more,
Mm-hmm.
but reds all year round.
Yeah. So this one's from Umbria, Italy. So Jacopo is the winemaker, and this is 100% Sagrantino. So Italy has thousands of different varietals of grapes, and we hosted him at a restaurant that I'm at part time, and he had a beautiful wine dinner. And he's the classic Italian, very expressive. You
Dave's
know,
in there. Dave's fighting for his space in there.
I know.
Like a kid in the feed line at the orphanage.
I know. Please, sir, may I have some more? I know. Yeah.
I teed you all up for that one.
Yeah. So yeah,
My
Sagrantino.
bonbon.
Sagrantino.
So Sagrantino can only be grown in the Montefalco region of Umbria. So there's a lot of rules and regulations, not just in France with the champagne, like we had kind of talked about and touched on, but also in Italy. So this is one of those grapes where if you're drinking a Sagrantino, it's coming from Montefalco, which is in Umbria, which is right in the middle of Italy. If you don't know where Umbria is. So this is really beautiful. This is a little bit lighter than the cab that we're going to dive into.
Okay.
So I'm segueing you guys in slowly, so I'm not pounding your palate. with
Oh,
a
sorry.
Pound it, baby.
I'd like my
Pound that
palate
palate.
pounded.
Yeah, I
I'm
bet
just
you
saying.
do. Yeah, I bet
need
you
to-
do.
it's
That's
pounded.
why.
It's
That's why.
Monday.
That's why you're a
Pound
hypnotist,
away.
right?
Right, exactly.
That's why you're a hypnotist.
You
I
will
got
make
a
it to work
t-shirt.
tomorrow.
That's just,
You will
it's
pound my
Monday.
palate.
Pound my palate. Yeah, right.
All right, so I'm gonna go with for the bonbon. I think that.
Talk about a restraining order. Holy
That's too
Hey,
funny.
too soon.
crap.
He's still on probation.
I just got out of that.
Which waiver am I signing now, guys?
Yeah, it's all waivers. We were
How
talking
many
waivers.
are there?
There's
How many?
one for each bottle, I think.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm going to tap into Cherry Lux. This one's Italian Maraschino, candied Michigan cherries, dark chocolate ganache.
Oh,
Hell
goodness.
yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
That
Oh.
just hits the top of my
do
top
you
of my
like
mouth.
it?
Oh my
Do you
goodness.
like it? Mhm.
So-
So
Just
with
your
with the wine that you just
boyfriend.
poured,
And
body
see,
Last
wise,
time you
how
did the
does this
top of the
fall
mouth
in the
hit, I had
reds?
the same thing.
It's a medium.
It's a medium.
Yeah, medium.
Because like if I'm going to drink a red, I like something with some. I like it dry, and I also like a Chianti or something more, just
So
a little
you
bit
talked
of
all kinds of Chianti last time we were here.
little
You
bit of
said- we
bite.
asked about what kind of wine to bring to Thanksgiving dinner. You're like
Okay.
Chianti. We went, what?
Mhm.
No one saw that one coming, but there you go.
Mm. Yeah, this Cherry Lux with this killer. Killer. And then honestly, out of the charcuterie,
Yeah.
I probably you guys are eating
I
all the
just did-
sopressata. Come
It
on,
show
guys.
it matches.
What do you think? I'm going to eat a pickle when
So
there's a
good.
pile of meat there?
You got to have your veggies. You got to have
I
your
don't.
veggies, August.
No,
Come
I
on.
don't.
Mhm.
I had some ranch earlier. It's my favorite vegetable.
Ranch dressing?
Ranch dressing. It's my favorite vegetable.
There's
That
some
and
herbs
cheese
in
sauce.
there. Yeah, there's dill. There you go. There's your herbs.
What's that, Jamie?
Oh, what's that one, Jamie?
All right, that's the bonbon. Oh, it's the coffee and donuts.
Oh, nice.
Oh, yeah, right.
But
Kappa.
it's got the sprinkles,
He's
like
like-
the
he's like
sprinkles
cop.
on a donut.
Is it dark? Is
Yes.
it dark chocolate? Because
It's,
that's
dark.
Yeah, that's gonna
that's what I
go
was
good with
gonna-
this.
That's what I was pulling out.
Mm-hmm.
Dark chocolate, yeah. Coffee ganache with donut accoutrement.
me. I'm aerating in
So-
my mouth.
Yeah.
Got it.
Whoa,
All right.
it's a talent I've never heard of.
jet plane
You get
noises.
this little clap on that one.
Air raid, freshman. Get down.
Aerate.
I know.
No
I
D,
know.
no D.
I know. It's not air raid. I know.
How is it, Jamie?
Mm.
Killer?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Do you think it's good with that red, or do you think that would be better with like the Chardonnay? Because I think, coffee, donuts, like that one could probably go either way, huh?
It's got a hint of the coffee in it. It does have a hint of the
Okay.
coffee flavor in it.
So good with
It's
the
like-
red.
Like
It is- it's
like
nice with the
earthy
red.
almost, or
Yeah.
Mm.
I only bit half of it. I left the other half. If anybody else wanted the other half,
That's how
being
you.
nice.
You can
you
have it all.
can finish.
I only licked the bottom of it.
Sign me out. Here we go.
Well, it's just like making out with Jamie. It's not a big deal.
We've
I
all
was
been.
saying.
We've all been there.
You know.
Different podcast, Dave. Different podcast.
I think it's
You're crossing the streams again.
Uh-huh.
My-
It's fun to cross the streams.
Oh
That's
my
the
gosh.
fun with foam one.
Uh,
Did you say fun with foam?
He did.
Oh my.
There's a Foam and Friends.
Foam and Friends is the
podcast,
actual name of it. I was trying
Yeah.
not to throw him under the
Right.
bus, but you went ahead and did it.
Yeah. That's just a nice.
Good night, everybody.
He does.
No, we're just getting warmed up.
You're
He
right.
does. He
Gotta
does.
use all this
spray,
for my
he does
monologue.
spray foam insulation, and he talks to other spray foam
Oh.
insulation guys. But they all
How
have
about
like,
their childhood traumas?
But they all have super moving stories
Mhm.
than
Yes.
traumas and dramas.
I can
and,
only imagine some of the things that
Dave
maybe
got all
have
excited.
been
But then
spray
they talk-
foamed in
But then
there.
they talk about
Trauma?
trucks and spray foam. And it's charming. It's charming as hell.
I have not listened to that, but I might just take a listen just for entertainment.
Every one of them
You know.
has a heart wrenching story too. He's like the host does a good job of finding people that have stories to share. And that's what we like to do here on the Man Cave.
Yeah.
Is share stories
Mhm.
about like our friends at Bon.
Yeah, and Monger's Provision.
See how we work.
Where
those
is this
product,
place?
Those product
I need to
placements
find
into
it.
So downtown, they're in Midtown, and then
Mhm,
they have
okay.
another location in downtown. Yeah,
Oh, there's like two downtown, one in Midtown, one in Ann Arbor.
Wow. Okay.
There's one in the Eastern Market shed that kind of comes and goes.
So now
Then there's also like a Bon food truck. There's a truck that goes
Oh,
around.
I've
So
never
they-
seen the truck.
they
Yeah,
origin,
it's like
but
a little thing.
they originated here in Hamtramck.
They literally originated in Hamtramck on Eveline Street in a tiny little
Mhm.
spot, literally down the alley from Whiskey in the Jar.
Because I was
And
looking at
that's
their
how I met her.
website and I'm like, oh, is this a franchise?
No, it's all her. And then
And
they
it's
bought
like-
that. They bought an old place in Hamtramck, fixed it up.
What-
Like the pictures, she just recently put shared the pictures of her redoing it, which was years ago. She's like, remember when we did this? And there was like an old oven with doll heads in it, and all kinds of weird shit. It was really weird when they built that place out.
She's a culinary artist.
Yes, she is a chocolatier. Studied
Mhm.
overseas.
Mm-hmm.
She's from I believe she's from Clark Canton or
Does
Clark.
she know Willie?
I don't know. She's not here. I had to ask her.
He's a chocolatier.
Oh, yeah, Willy Wonka.
Never
I
mind.
get it.
Willy
Willy Wonka
Wonka?
joke.
Yeah, I know.
I
I
got
know. It was lame. I need another wine to
Mm-hmm.
make the jokes
Got to
good.
catch up. Bless you.
Bonbons.
Sorry, that one snuck up on
You
me.
didn't. I was gonna say, August, you
Couldn't get
didn't
out fast
leave.
enough.
Bonbons are nutty good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, those are killer.
I'm gonna reach over and grab one more, Jamie.
Well, let me bring you the box.
Yes, bring me the box,
Yeah.
please. Yes.
What's
So
in
you
the box?
Get up close
What's in the
and read.
box?
No,
We're having our way with
nothing
the,
but goodness here.
We're having our way with these bonbons, that's for sure. I stole the
Mhm.
bourbon one. I got it set aside here.
I know. I was going to grab that for you, Jamie, specifically because it
I
just
did.
has your name all over
I
it.
was,
So we're
but
gonna.
I would eat half of it. I would even cut it with a knife.
Yeah.
Before I bit into it, if someone wanted to.
I
share
think
it.
I'm gonna
what-
try the swimming turtle.
Ooh, yeah, that one will be
Has it
good
got
with
walnut?
that.
What's in it? What's it say is in it? Is it
It
walnut?
has caramel, milk, chocolate, toasted pecan and
Pecan.
flaky salt.
I knew there'd be a nut.
There's a nut in there somewhere. You are what you eat. So
We don't have a rinse
There are
bucket,
some,
do we?
crunchy sea salt ones. That she
Uh,
makes
yeah,
that are
you
pretty good.
No,
yeah,
not
No,
at
we
all.
have multiple
Okay.
glasses.
we don't have a
so.
spittoon, so I have
Well,
a.
you can grab one of the Firebird Tavern pint glasses.
Our glassware sponsor.
yeah, just
Just so right outside the door on the shelf there, our glassware sponsor at the bottom of foot level. And Firebird Tavern supplies us with a bunch of glasses,
Mhm.
and then our rocks glasses and the pint glasses we have.
Well, I'm going to
And
have to reach out to Max Riedel himself
Okay.
then and get some sponsor glassware for us.
Oh, absolutely.
This has been an absolute treat, Kristin. Thank you.
Yeah, you're so
Yeah,
welcome.
this is,
But
man.
it looks like you're not done yet.
Oh my God, no.
no,
Oh,
no, we are not.
We're not done yet.
We are far
No,
from
we
it.
are-
But wait,
We are not.
there's more.
Yeah, we have lots of stories. Like I said, with the Scotch de Avola, Jacopo, the winemaker, I hosted him this year for a wine dinner.
Wait,
And,
say that again.
Jacopo,
The whole
Scotch de Avola.
Scotch de Avola.
Scotch de Avola.
Okay.
So Scotch de Avola means
No
chase away the devil.
Oh, all right. Bye.
Yeah, that's the name.
You gotta sneeze again.
I sneeze again all of a sudden.
Yes, that's the name of the winery, and Jacopo is the winemaker. So really cool guy. That was the second time that I had met him when he was stateside, and that's why I wanted to bring his wines and
Yeah.
talk about it. And then this next one,
Yeah.
so this next one is going to be a big boy. So I brought another big boy cab for the Man Cave Happy Hour. This is a manly cab. So last time that I was on, we drank some of the There you go. Do the Tim Allen. Yeah, you got it.
More power.
So this one is Sandia Winery out of Napa. So Sandia family, they gifted me a really awesome engraved sabrage sword.
He gave you a
Oh.
sword.
A sword, yeah.
The machete.
Yeah, so no, it's not a machete.
No. It's
Machete.
not for cutting brush. It's for
No, so the
cutting
Sandias.
open wine bottles or something.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
well, not cutting them open, but popping the cork
popping
off.
the
So
cork
so
off,
we'll
right.
do that at some point in time in the future.
One of our outdoor shows.
Yeah, one of
from
our
the deck.
outdoor, one of the outdoor shows, and to ensure that there's nobody that gets
Another set of
harmed.
waivers.
Yeah, that'll probably be its own
You're not
separate,
wrong.
its own separate thing. But yeah, this one that we're gonna sample, and I haven't had this in about a year. It's a 2018 Howell Mountain Cabernet Sauvignon.
Okay.
So Howell Mountain is in the Vaca mountain range in Napa, and it's
Okay.
about 14 or 1600 elevation, which is important. It's 1400 because of the way that the grapes grow, the
Okay.
temperatures, and their exposure to sunlight. So, did you have that dump bucket?
Yes, right here,
David?
right here. Here it is.
Wait,
Yeah, I don't.
what?
I mean, I don't
What?
want to dump it, but
Well,
you
yeah,
know,
I
Two.
get it.
It's a
Say I had
spittoon.
that dump before I came.
Yeah, I don't need that. No, I'm good. So this one very beautiful. The family is fantastic. Like I said, they gifted me a really beautiful sabrage sword for opening a wine bar last year. And hang on, let me taste it first. I know you're anxious.
I'm still
I
reading
know.
this bonbon I'm holding. And like, what the
Oh,
what?
yeah,
What
look
is it?
how dark this is.
Yeah.
That's what I like.
That's a
The last one was a little rosy. The last one was because it wasn't a deep pour because we were trying a few things, so we're trying to behave ourselves. This one looks so much darker.
Yeah. So I'm gonna get up and do my sommelier service for you.
Oh my
Nice.
goodness. She's gonna.
Which one did you grab?
She's bringing it around.
Man,
Is that the raspberry one?
raspberry, cardamom.
Yep.
I can't even read
Okay,
that word.
before you bite that,
I'm going to wait.
I was
Yes.
gonna say,
No, the bonbon.
Rugalash,
yeah.
Grenache, pearl
Before they're
sugar.
gone, I want to claim one.
Yeah.
No, I had one for the champagne, and I didn't rinse that one. We're good with that one. Thank you.
Look at that.
Oh boy, what do I
Are we
pick?
eating all of these, you guys?
I don't know.
Toss
Toss
me
me
that
I
that
will.
don't think there's much
I-
choice right now.
I thought there'd be like bonbons to go, but we're doing some damage on the bonbons.
I know. I thought I was gonna. You know what?
Uh,
The Hulk is gonna be angry if you don't leave him some.
Oh,
All right.
We all know who
We
the
met-
Hulk
we
is,
met the
right?
Hulk.
We
Yeah,
met-
you
we-
met the
We
Hulk.
do not want to anger the Hulk.
You don't want to.
Did the Lions call him? I know they were looking for some help on the defensive line.
God.
Some linebackers.
He used to play football, but it was in high school.
Just kidding.
Yeah.
He's a lot taller than me. That's why I make a football joke.
All right. So what should we look for when we sip on this one?
So
Kristen.
for this one, it's gonna be. I mean, visually, you can see it's a
It's
lot.
right away.
it's
darker.
Right away. It
Yeah.
just,
Yeah.
it looks-
I already like it.
luscious
I haven't even
even.
tasted it yet.
What did I do?
How do we? I'm
Out of
fuzz, we're
focus?
fuzzy.
Oh, because I was putting the chocolate up there.
Mm.
It should readjust to us, right?
I mean, that's fine. It kind of
I didn't have my
smooths
makeup
out.
done.
Put
so.
your
I was
hand
gonna
and pull
say-
it away slowly.
There it is. Nope. Almost.
No.
I'm gonna say it smooths out the wrinkles.
Jamie, we keep finger banging my camera.
Yeah, I don't know. It's that Audrey Hepburn soft focus. There it is.
There
It's
it
coming.
is.
It's coming and going.
No. There,
There it
you
is.
go.
Yeah,
You're
there
welcome.
we go.
You're welcome.
Great. Now I look normal again. Thanks a lot.
You're welcome.
Thought I had something.
I
there.
know. Your birthday's coming up. Mine's gonna be in March. I know. Botox is expensive, so maybe we need some of
I'm
the.
gonna pickle myself naturally here with all this wine,
Yeah, we're preserving ourselves.
what I'm doing.
That's what we're doing. We're
like a fine
preserving.
Twinkie.
Um,
Never ages.
Never heard the expression like a fine Twinkie in my life. All right. Go
Twinkies
on.
don't age
They don't.
ever.
I've never heard that expression.
Yeah, they like
That's
left
good.
one outside of like the University of Wisconsin for 5 years and it never just decomposed or nothing.
Yeah, it just stays. It just
It's
stays.
there like
Yeah.
honey.
Welcome to 50.
There you go.
Get to know ibuprofen.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Yeah, so getting back to Matt and what you get on this,
Yeah.
Obviously the color, the smell, it's going to be a lot more rich and robust.
Mhm.
You're going to get a lot more oak, deep berry
Oh, that's a
flavors.
that's a
Kristen, something
That's,
that we
that's what
woody.
we call jammy.
something that we do talk about
That's
are
a woody.
the legs.
legs. Mm-hmm.
And just looking at what's being left on the glass,
Mm-hmm.
the oils
Yeah.
and such in
Yeah.
there, that's just going to stick around the
Yeah.
palate.
Yeah,
for
so
a
the
while.
legs, so the more legs that a wine has, like when you spin it around and then you look at it in the light, you'll see, literally these legs coming down. And
Yeah.
my wine mentor, I'm going to bring up his name again, even though you guys don't believe that he exists, is Ignazio Tatuli. So he was a cruise line captain for 30 plus years, and he was my wine mentor.
Thank you, Ignazio.
Yeah, thank you, Ignazio, Captain Ignazio.
Yeah.
So when you do that and you
Nuts
see
came
all
out.
these legs coming down,
Yeah.
usually the more legs you see, the higher the alcohol percentage.
Oh, okay. Wow.
So
Okay.
this one is at 13.9. So I was gonna-
That's high for
it's not. I mean, that's pretty average for a Napa Valley Cabernet.
okay.
Yeah, it's average versus what is this Sagrantino? Oh, you wouldn't have guessed this.
Ah.
I wouldn't have guessed this. What do you think the alcohol, the ABV on this lighter red was?
18.5.
Oh, Jesus,
14.
man! I think that is illegal. Like literally,
You signed the waiver.
that's illegal. No, this one's at 15.
15? Okay.
Yeah. And this one's obviously it's a little bit lighter in body versus the Sandia. So thank you to the Sandia family for this beautiful 2018. I believe this got
So we got to tag the heck out of them when we.
Yeah.
do
Yeah.
this.
I think this one got 94 points
Okay.
with
Yeah, I
Wine
get it.
Enthusiast, which I don't really get into, ratings and points. However, if you're at the store and there's nobody to talk to and you don't know what to buy, but you at least see those little shelf talkers,
Uh-huh.
It's effective.
It's effective and it
works.
helps.
For retail, it works.
Yeah.
It does.
Or, I mean, that's a little old school. Me, I'm old school. I like to read an actual physical paper book. Or if you're the new generation, you just scan it with your phone and you've got your
Yeah,
wine,
too.
your wine apps,
Mm.
and then you get to read what everybody else thinks about it. But then you have to remember, are they experts or are they
Yeah,
just
they're usually dummies.
they're just, or are they just on the
Trying to pay for
streets?
college.
Bunch of soccer moms
Armchair
jerking their way through another Taylor Swift era's recording.
armchair
Your
sommeliers.
kids are making a
Well,
wow.
the fact that they keep it in a paper bag when they drink it, that's
Yeah.
your clue
I
too.
mean, that school line ain't gonna, it's time you're never gonna get back.
Mm.
Waiting in line to pick up those kids.
Got anything else?
Mercy
Yeah.
sakes.
Keep going. Don't let us stop you.
Mm. So the
That's
brie,
so good.
Mm,
I just had some of the brie. Is that brie?
how was it? Yeah.
It's nice. It's very
Is
hitting
it funky?
No, it's hitting the room temperature, and so it's just
And you tried
squishy
it,
enough.
and you tried it with this one.
Yeah, it's hitting nice with the wines.
Mm.
What sort of wine pairs better with it? Since it's a light cheese, is it better with a white wine?
What do you think? You've done it both.
I'm happy with the red.
Yeah,
I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it with the red, but from
That one's.
You
I
can be
mean,
a barbarian.
so that one's not as funky as a regular brie.
it's mild.
Yeah, that's very, very mild. So you could go. I mean, you could go sparkling white or red with that because it's not super funky.
Right.
I honestly, I wish that we had some, some gorgonzola or blue cheese. Super stinky and super salty, because that would go great with one of the last wines that I had.
I showered. I saw you look at me. I did shower.
Did you
before I
shower?
came.
Hang on. No, you smell good. Yeah, you don't smell salty, so we're not going to lick your armpits.
Salty was a different podcast, Kristin. Come on.
So
That's for the foam show.
interestingly enough, that is not the first time August has been sniffed. I saw you posted a picture with Biden just a couple weeks ago.
Oh, well, but I didn't sniff his head. I think that's oh my gosh.
Again,
And that's a real. The funny thing is, it's a real picture.
It is.
Of me and Joe Biden.
Yeah.
Sniffing you? Because I would really like. Because
my
do you guys
God.
have a printer?
That
Can
would
we
be
print
the
that off?
best.
Because I
That
want
would be
to.
the
Okay,
best
I want
thing
you to sign it.
ever.
I want you to sign it.
That's his
please.
new wine label, actually.
Oh, that would be great. What are you going to
Wow.
call it? What's the
Can you use no, you
Aroma.
Sniff this.
How do you spell?
couldn't? That's C. That's a challenge.
Just put
Oh
a
my
name to it,
goodness.
like Sniffin' Joe.
Oh my gosh. All right. So this last
boy.
one, like I was saying.
Oh, that's the last. Is this
Is this
on,
the
Well, there's
in reserve?
I bring
We
a
brought
bunch
too
of
many.
wines, but
Oh,
but
okay.
listen. So ice wine, that is it goes hand in hand with quote Michigan wines, but it's not just limited to Michigan. There's the Finger Lakes region in New York. You have
all right. So Keuka, Canandaigua, the Finger Lakes region. Oh,
beautiful
that's
wines.
so much fun down there.
Yeah, I haven't been there yet because I spent a lot of time up on the 45th in Leelanau and Mission.
Okay.
But ice wine. So I brought for us. We're very blessed to be able to have this 2021 ice wine from Chateau Chantal. So this, believe it or not, even though it's golden in color, this is 100% Riesling.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Okay.
Third
So
time
that's-
you've hit me today.
You got smacked.
Yeah, third time she's hit me today, and she doesn't even know my middle name.
It's called flirting.
I know.
Okay.
That's fine. So I'm sure I'll be dead soon.
So
I might as well be a healthcare CEO now. On the hit list.
Jeez. Too soon?
no.
Too soon?
Too soon?
Too soon?
So ice wine. So ice wine, guys. Ice wine is very, very unique. Very, very unique. And it's only when Mother Nature allows
So
wineries to have the good grace.
So how does Mother
So
Nature
yeah,
tell
yeah.
us?
So yeah, you ran through this earlier for me,
Mhm.
but I was fascinated by the process and what makes something an ice wine.
Yes. So ice wines, like I said, this is 100% Riesling, and the golden color, you wouldn't think that because whenever you drink a Riesling that is not of an ice wine,
Mhm.
it's very clear, it's very pure.
Yeah, this
So-
is more of
So ice wine is has a lot more residual sugar because all of the sugars have been concentrated in that grape because they're frozen on the vine. Normally they pick their Riesling in September, October
Okay.
up north, but they don't pick the ice wine grapes that are made for this. So the Riesling, they'll leave some Riesling on the vines through January.
What?
So you have at least November and December,
Freeze.
part of
Yeah.
October, and then part of January, and you pray to God that
Yeah, because
that
last
they
winter,
stay
Allah,
Last
Tom
winter was
Cruise,
very-
whoever it is.
yeah, or Tom, yeah, whomever.
last year was very mild.
Help me, Oprah.
But this year, So we've had
Help me, Tom Cruise. Help me, Jewish God.
Stop, drop, and roll. Stop, drop, and roll.
oh, yes.
But this is a whole different flavor than anything else we've had.
Yeah, it is.
It is.
This is almost like having one of those chocolates.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So ice wines are typically a sweeter feel for.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so they
Ooh,
even
wow,
have
this
a
is dessert.
they even have
Wow.
a viscosity
Yeah,
to
they
them.
do. Yes, it is.
Yeah, so there's a little bit more viscous feel to it.
Absolutely.
And like I
Ooh.
said, you not every year you get this because you are just praying that the grapes that you leave on the vine stay frozen and that you're able to harvest them when they need to be harvested because they still have to be frozen when you harvest and then press them.
Huh.
Because what that does is it just concentrates all those sugars in that grape and keeps them frozen. It's like nature's refrigeration. And yeah, this is the result. So this, I know if you wanted to buy this online at Chateau Chantel, it's $90.
Okay.
And I think
And
this
that's
is
like
three
12 ounces.
And they're
Yeah,
always
this
small. They're
is-
always smaller bottles like
Yeah.
that.
always. Yeah, I think this is 375. Yep.
double.
Yeah, 375.
Yeah,
So
375 ml.
Yeah.
So yeah, thank you, Bob and Marie, for sending that. And there's a lot of wineries that if they have the capacity to make ice wine, they will, because it's such a rare treat for a winemaker to make that and to share it with.
So now
public.
It is a neat gift too, because no
Mm-hmm.
one just buys this off the shelf.
Mm-mm.
Right.
It's because it's very expensive. Like I
Right.
just said, this is $90
For a
Which-
375.
Yeah,
Right.
but that's a reasonable enough price for an ice wine.
I mean, I haven't, your boxes don't cost that much. So,
Yes.
but that is
That is a treat. That's what that
yeah,
is.
there it is.
You like that?
Yeah,
I bet you would
slurpy,
do.
slurpy,
We're
slurpy.
aerating.
You were not air raiding. I'm not flying over you and
I
Now,
Parachuting.
fry
parachuting.
like bacon, you
said it.
piggies.
I said it like that on purpose.
I love it.
I actually met
love it.
Joey Lauren Adams, and she wrote that on a picture for my sister.
Oh yeah.
Now, fry like bacon, piggies. And it's a picture from Dazed and Confused when she yelled that air raid, bitches.
Oh, I love it. I love it. We just
All
my
right,
husband and I
all
just
right, all
watched that
right.
movie
Yeah.
again.
It's my sister's all-time favorite movie, so I try to
Well,
find
that's
her,
a cult classic.
find her things from that movie.
Yeah.
Well, all right.
Well, when I
first
was-
ever movie, first ever scene ever in a movie.
When I went to go pick up this cheese and charcuterie board in Berkeley, they have a Bacon Street. Maybe you could
Yeah.
gank one of those signs and give it to your
All right,
sister. There you go.
I already have a Beaverland street sign I took from East West Side of Detroit.
Can I have a little bit?
It was
more
a
of
hit
that
in my
ice
dorm room
wine?
in college.
Oh my gosh, yes. Mr. Red Wine Drinker. I've converted you.
Kinda, yeah.
This is a different animal, though.
Yeah, this is very different because even when I
Yeah.
pour it, you can see.
It's got the viscosity almost of a red wine.
Yeah. And I've only
Little
seen
thick.
them. I've only seen them here. Like everyone I've ever seen has always been a Michigan one.
Or like I said, Finger Lakes
Okay.
or Canada,
Yeah, I see it
Peely Island.
And are they almost
So-
always German grapes because of the sweetness of German grapes?
Yeah,
and the
so
way
that-
they grow in the season.
Yeah, so the Alsatian varieties, so your Riesling, Gewürztraminer, when it comes to ice wines,
I'm not just a smart ass, guys. I know stuff.
He
You
does.
know.
He makes.
You
some
know one
wines.
thing now.
He ma-
He drinks and he knows things.
yes, I'm sitting next to Tyrion Lannister.
This is the real picture, by the way.
Thanks, Pete.
I like
When I
that.
drove in his motorcade. I drove a car.
Did you?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
I
Fantastic.
used to be somebody.
Celebrities here.
Did
He was
you have
just
a-
how I
supposed
got
to
this
be in the
podcast.
cabinet.
I was.
Oh man. Oh man.
But all right, so we talked about this last time about Michigan and our wine country
Yes.
up in the Traverse
Mm.
Mission Peninsula and the other peninsula, being at the 45th parallel,
Yes.
Yes.
and that is parallel to wine country
In
in-
France and
in-
Italy.
in France and Italy.
Mhm.
Do they do ice wines there,
So they
or is that like a stupid American thing?
no, it's not. No,
Hey,
it's
what?
not a
Hey,
stupid
wait,
American
hey,
thing. It's-
why'd
it's
you
a-
wake me up?
So as far as the ice wine potentiality for France and Italy, they don't have lake effect.
Okay, okay.
We have lake effect.
We got lake effect. That you get lake effect up there in Traverse, like in a big way.
Yeah. So I think,
And in New York.
I mean, don't quote me. Like I said, I don't know everything. I don't want to know everything.
Fair play. Because I haven't.
Hey, I know everything.
Well,
I haven't heard of it. Now, are there ice wines out of California?
I know it all.
No.
No.
Well, way up north in California. No, northern.
You know what? Correct me if anybody wants to send us some, Northern California.
We had this thing in our
northern,
pockets that could tell us this shit.
That northern Seattle ice wine.
Chat GPT. Do
That
it. You
northern.
gonna do it? Do you have
Still
Seattle?
got everything.
Yeah.
Northern California
Ice wine?
Yeah,
do it.
you can talk into your phone, August.
I just talked into it. That's what I was doing.
That's what it's right there.
Oh, did you?
And yeah, there's a few,
Okay.
but I don't know how they're doing it. California ice wine is one thing.
See, I had said it had been a really hot second since I had done ice wine. I didn't remember it the first time. This is memorable.
Mhm.
What we're drinking right now.
Mhm.
This is very memorable because that's going to stick around with me for a while.
Yeah. No, like I said, Chateau Chantel, they've been, Bob is in his 90s, and then his daughter, Marie Chantel, she is, she runs the vineyard and the winery, and this is something that they've been producing for many, many years. It's
Man.
not just the ice wine. It's the naughty red. It's the nice white.
Right.
What's so funny?
So you went there,
Yes.
and you said you got to share a room with Bob.
Well, I didn't share a room with
So-
him. We stayed in his apartment.
Oh.
My husband and I stayed in his
Oh, I was
apartment.
like,
Yeah, they're
It's
upside
like-
down pineapple sheets.
Wait a minute. I know. I'm like, it sounds a little freaky. Is he?
Bob,
is
where
he
are your
like-
pants?
Oh, he's old. Don't worry. He won't say
Hey,
a word.
He's a
Where do you
deacon.
think
He
all
won't-
this free wine
He
came
won't.
from?
He won't say a word. He'll just be all right. So, but the visiting this vineyard. What was that experience like? Is it? Are there tours and all the things that go along with most of them?
Yes.
But is there? Because you said you stayed there.
Mm.
In his apartment, are there
Mhm.
other places? Because I know Black Star has like a whole B&B up there, which is cool.
Yes.
Do they have the same sort of thing, or
They
is it you got to
do.
stay in Bob's apartment?
No, no, that was
Broken
invite
to-
only.
Oh, fair play, fair
Yeah,
play.
so that was invite only.
I want to stay.
And
in Bob's
but no,
apartment.
they do. They have a bed and breakfast, and
Okay.
I think it was every Friday and Saturday they had live jazz.
Oh.
They have they're beautiful. Where they're at is stunning because they're on Mission Peninsula, which is a little bit smaller than Leelanau Peninsula. So Leelanau has over 24 wineries, whereas Mission has, quite a few less. So it's secluded. It's a little bit more quiet.
Mhm.
Anything and everything that you could want or need. Everybody who works there, they're so hospitable and they have longevity. They've been there for a very long time.
Mhm.
So family is great. The wines are great. Their winemaker, is fantastic. He does a really great job with, all of the different varietals that they're creating. Because they have,
Yeah.
they make a lot of wine. They make a lot. Their portfolio is huge. So I was really excited when we got this ice wine
Yeah.
in the mail from Marie, and we're able to taste it because, like Matt had said, it's a rare treat.
Mhm.
You don't see this a lot, and when you do, it's pricey.
Yeah.
But it's worth it because it's something special to talk about. Even if you're not a sommelier. Just bringing it to the holiday gatherings or to your family and saying, "Hey, these are made from frozen grapes. What do you think about that?"
Right.
What's the alcohol content?
Go ahead.
Let me see what the ABV is on this.
It's got a frosty smell
It's
to it.
8.14,
Okay.
so
All right.
it's light,
It's got a frosty smell to it, though. To me, it's
like
a
Frosty the Snowman.
sugary frosty smell.
I think that's
Not a
Dave's new
bad-
deodorant.
Not a bad sugary.
But Jamie, the nose does not represent the taste at all. Yeah, you
It's
smell one.
different.
Yeah, you smell one thing, but then you taste something completely different.
Mm-hmm. It almost smells like leaves to
Yep.
me. Like
it
or like
does have
that tannic lake water that it's like the
Yes,
tea
thank
soaked.
you.
Yeah, it's that tea soaked Michigan lake, right?
Yeah.
But then you taste it and it's sweet, but
Yeah.
it's not overly sweet
Mm-mm.
because it doesn't have the added beet sugar to it. It's that residual sugar from those frozen grapes.
And the beet sugar does come from Michigan as well.
Yeah, there's certain wineries that add that, but I didn't bring any of those.
That's okay. That's good. All
You're
right.
good. You're good.
So thank you to your vineyard friends. What was their
Yeah.
name again?
Chateau Chantel.
Chateau Chantel. And of course, Monger's Provisions
And
for this amazing,
And
amazing, and it's cool because the charcuterie,
My
the charcuterie
Dear friend
board
Alex.
came with like little signs to let you know what each of the ingredients were.
There you go.
Although,
Yeah.
and then
the Dabon,
yeah.
and
Dabon.
there it is.
So, where is this on here? Monger's Provisions. I'm not seeing the website on the little card here.
mongersprovisions.com.
Yeah, I just Googled that
Question mark?
and they came up for. I was looking at it earlier today.
Yeah, here's their QR code for the bonbon.
Oh,
there you go.
okay.
Yeah.
Yep. And then, on the bottom. So thank you so much to Monger's Provisions and Bon for bringing those in. Kristin, thank you for much being the middleman.
Did an hour already pass? What happened?
Yeah. And then,
It's been a little
Wait
bit
a minute,
longer than
David.
we do a
Did you just
podcast.
hypnotize us?
I did. You guys,
think you did.
you guys have been here for 8 hours.
I've
You
been
don't even know it.
baptized.
Yeah.
Yes, it is mongersprovisions.com.
Perfect.
All right.
All right. And then Bon is
Guys, what do we have coming up in the future?
There's a few things in the docket.
Couple things.
Oh yeah. We're gonna be doing. We got the 4 Branches Bourbon. We're gonna talking to the fellas from 4 Branches Bourbon, and we're gonna do some Lion Blue cocktails.
Again?
We did
Doing
that
again?
last
We
year.
did that last year.
We
That
did
was
that last
fantastic.
year.
I have a couple.
Yes.
I have a couple new cocktails.
And
Yeah,
I'm,
all
I'm
right.
supposed to get the January date for our visit to Whiskey Taco Foxtrot's Bourbon Club.
Sweet.
We got a January date for that Sunday.
I met some of those guys.
They're cool.
And-
It's a fun group.
And we have some fun stuff coming up at the Detroit Shipping Company with some tastings, and so you'll be able to join us down at the shipping company, and we're going to
In person.
Get in on this.
In person.
like
Get
Tuesday's
made
gonna
fun
be
of by me in person live.
It's going to be on Tuesdays.
You just direct that at me.
Starting in January, so that'll be fun too.
Mhm.
So yeah, there's a bunch of stuff coming up. So if you like, subscribe, and leave comments, you'll be connected to all those things
Yeah,
happening.
let you hang out in the cave.
It's everyone's welcome.
Everyone, even like
Even
I said,
August.
even
Sorry, man.
It's pretty weak. I mean,
I know. I got a laugh out of it though. So
even me.
Even you.
As long as everybody signs the waiver.
yeah,
That's right.
yeah. We've already waved our whole lives away anyway.
Yes.
So
All
Absolutely.
right.
This is Jamie Flanagan.
That's Kristin Carlson. Say that's Matt.
Say that's Matt Fox.
Matt Fox is over there, kitty corner.
Hi.
That's Dave the hypnotist over there.
yeah, this is David Wright, and that's August Gitschlag.
Hey, look at that. We did it, guys.
All right.
Maybe we're out.
Ladies, gentlemen, cheers.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Cheers, everyone.